The poor are satisfied, the poor are happy, The poor are some of the happiest people you can find in the society. This is an image that has been portrayed about poor people for many years. You understand? There is an image portrayed, given, created about the poor people, that these people are poor, but they are still happy with their situation. You understand? And the Brazilian author Paulo Freire, in his Pedagogy of the Oppressed, he argued that one of the myths that is used to justify inequality in the society is the myth of the contented oppressed. It has been in this myth, the idea of people being happy, in the midst of their trials, in the midst of their tribulation, is being sold to them. In this case now, oppression does not look like oppression anymore. So people just endure injustice, and suffering becomes a culture, poverty becomes a tradition. People just get used to the life of pain and misery. And they sell this idea of whatever you pass through, still try to, be happy. Still know that God is good in your situation. So in this case, oppression does not look like oppression anymore. And then people, instead of questioning the system, instead of pushing back on the system, people accept their oppression wholeheartedly. And this is seen in our everyday conversations. Like, our people are really patient. Africans are very happy even when they have nothing. Nigerians can survive anything, anywhere. You understand? These things, they look like compliments in the first place. If you, on the surface, it looks like they look like compliments, but they hide the deeper meaning that suffering is acceptable and resistance is unnecessary. The myth of the contented oppressed silences anger, and it makes people, feel ungrateful or feel it's unnecessary to demand for a better life. And Frey argued that people who are oppressed are not naturally contented, actually. They just adapt to survive, or they endure because they must. So that endurance should not be confused with satisfaction. Different kind of mediums are used to communicate this mentality to individuals, like, or to a group of people. Like the religious bodies, motivational speakers, blah blah blah. But anytime you hear any kind of person, any kind of charismatic individual coming to tell you that the poor are happy with their lives, you stop and reason, because it's a kind of pattern that is used to justify inequality in the society. Are the poor really, really contented, or they are just being suppressed, they are just being oppressed? Are the poor really contented, or they have become very comfortable in ignoring their sufferings? Thank you very much. I'll come your way another time.